What is going on, everybody? Voidlego here, back with a brand new Let's Play of Disco Elysium. A very recent game, especially for my channel, where I play mostly forgotten games from many years past. But I've heard a lot of great things about Disco Elysium, especially about its writing. I mean, back in 2019 when it first released, it won Best Narrative at the Game Awards, which is nothing to scoff at, really. But I don't know much about this game, even though I've heard quite a bit about it, about how great it is, how, like, creative it is, and the art direction is, great, as we can see here from the title screen and the little gameplay screenshots I've seen of it. I really don't know what this game is about. All I know is that you play as a detective and you have a partner. That's pretty much the extent of my knowledge. I am dead serious. Ever since this game came out, I have not really looked into it. Not out of, like, it didn't interest me or anything, but just simply out of, like, I don't know, I just never caught up with it. I just never saw, like, a Let's Play of it. I never saw, like, footage of it. Because it just seems like it's such a unique game. Besides playing as a detective and having a partner, I think this game takes place in like a European setting. At least that's the vibe I get from it. But overall, I've been very curious to ever, play this game at all, really, since I'm very interested in it, and you guys know me well. I do like myself some mystery games, and well-won ones to boot as well. The only other thing I know about this game is that it's an isometric RPG, so which is a new genre for the channel, and to me myself actually. So yeah, enough talking and looking at this beautiful main title screen. Let's get right into it. Okay, so I can create my own character. The thinker. Extremely intelligent, very bad people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Sensitive, very psychological, a magnetic personality, but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. Or physical, extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as rock. Plus Inland Empire, Encyclopedia, hand and eye correlation. So this really doesn't look like there's a like a balance class here, except for like create my own character. Should I go for the baseline or should I just go create my own character? Let's see if I can create my own character. Should I go for it? Screw it, let's go for it. Oh. Okay, here we go. So, how many, like, abilities do I have? I only have... okay, so these are, like, my baseline stats right here. Okay, physique, motorics, your senses, how agile you are, sensitivity, while brain power, how smart you are. Okay. Okay. Psyche. I like Psyche. Physique. I think of what I want to go for in this game. I think because I've never really heard of like combat in Disco Elysium. I feel I want to go for a balanced character, so instead of physique, I'll put my 1 point into intellect. I want like a good average between intellect and psyche. Physique, not really that important to me, but motorics, yeah, I don't think that's that important to me either. Intellect 3, 4, psyche 2, physique 3, motorics. Yeah, I'll take this. Okay. What the hell is this? Okay. Signature skills, huh? Okay, so these are the skills we get from, like, the thing. So we got logic, wield, wall, interact, power, deduce the world, +3. Okay. Oh, these are, like... Okay, so these are the things we can get with our things here. Okay. So, well, with Psyche we have 4. So, logic, encyclopedia, call upon all your knowledge, produce fascinating trivia. Rhetoric, practice the art of persuasion, enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. Drama, play the actor, why, and detective wise. Understand creativity, see art in the world conceptualization. Visual calculus, reconstruct crime scenes, make walls of physics work for the wall. Okay. Info. Oh my god. Well, no, I'm already in making my own character, so I'm not backing out. Cool for forensic scientists, tactical fighters, math-minded people. Visual calculus versus you not only the walls of the state, but the walls of nature. Enables you to create virtual crime scene models in your mind's eye. You'll see how a bullet shattered the glass, and from that trace its trajectory with mathematical precision. You'll also count so many footprints and at a glance discern shoe size and design, as well as the height, weight, and gender of the one who wore them. At high level, visual calculus makes the world reveal its secrets to you, but you may be so absorbed by your mind diorama you don't notice as quirks steal your pants. However, at low levels, your mind's eye will be blind. Reconstructing crime scenes will be difficult outside. Help. Okay. So I wonder if this is how it works. Signature. Okay, so this... So I wonder how this works. So what does it mean by signature skill? Ooh. I kind of like it that the game really doesn't tell me much, but just showcases the thing. Okay, logic. That's easy. Urges you to analyze the living data rights out of the case, enables you to piece evidence together, detect inconsistencies in statements, and impress everyone with your astonishing conclusions, is the bread and butter of many a detective. At high levels, logic will be able to solve even the most complicated puzzle. You will be very proud and thus susceptible to intellectual flattery. Those blinded by their own brilliance often miss important clues. With low levels logic, you're going to have a hard time solving even the simplest puzzle. Even if you find the pieces, good luck putting them together. Encyclopedia. Encyclopedia makes you know it all, turning your mind into a database of facts. It enables you to draw on these facts in an innate way, offering a wealth of background knowledge to all things related and unrelated to your case. Who knows when the history of cigarette brands will provide the breakthrough you need to arrest a murderer, or when knowledge of pre-revolutionary guns might save a life. That is true. Using detective rhetoric from classic novellas, or just novels. At high levels, Encyclopedia shares this wealth of knowledge to an almost overwhelming degree. While it may give you crucial breakthroughs, it more often will clutter your mind with useless tidbits. With low levels Encyclopedia, though, you'll be forced to work with only the clues in front of you. Without any background knowledge, copying is going to be tough stuff. Okay? Rhetoric. Rhetoric urges you to debate, make intellectual discourse, nitpick, and win. Enables you to break down arguments and hear what people are really saying. You'll spot fallacies as soon as they're used. What exactly did the waiter weave out of their testimony? What was the dancer trying to divert you from? Was that double entendre intended, or did you just get an accidental read? At high levels, rhetoric will make you an impressive political beast, one whose beliefs are impenetrable, which is to say, one whose mind will not change, one who will calcify. With low rhetoric, though, you'll have a hard time of shooting down any argument. Nailing people to their testimonies will be nigh impossible. Okay. The drama. Drama urges you to treat the world as a stage, and on it to perform. It enables you to lie, to contort the most elaborate and wonderful stories, to take on ingenious personas and perform acts of stagecraft in an entertaining amalgam of forbear and deceit. As well enables you to see through would-be actors and their false antics. If they lie, you'll know immediately. At high levels, drama may render you an insufferable thespian, one prone to hysterics and bouts of paranoia. For to know the world is a stage is to know that truth is a vanity. However, with low drama, you cannot lie, or discern when others lie. And a cop who can't do either is a cop who's soon going to be lying 6 feet under. Conceptualization, I think already. No, I haven't. Conceptualization is a special role it wants you to play in this world. Not the role of a cop, but of art cop. It enables you to make fresh associations, to delve into world concepts from John Copp's postmodernist Carpe to Lev Kahl's burlesque architectural style Deadwood Dada, even the concept of hardcore, and then importantly to add your own contributions to these works. At high levels, conceptualization makes you go big, perhaps too big. It is ostentatious, demanding grand displays. Why live life when you can throw yourself into a live volcano? At low levels, however, you will be unable to see the world in a creative light. You will be unable to contribute to conversations in an art gallery. Only boring people will invite you to their dust parties. Okay. Damn, this is hard to choose. I feel like the most interesting, because like, for example, if I'm ever playing a Bethesda RPG, like say Fallout New Vegas, I always usually go for charisma, because I always find that the most interesting route to take it. So I think, for me, it's between rhetoric and visual calculus. And I think rhetoric will be much more interesting. Intellectual discourse? Oh, baby, do I love debates. I mean, look at you, Maneko. Okay. Set this as my signature. I can only pick one. Wait. Oh, okay. So I can only pick one signature skill from every lineup, right? I think that's what it's saying to me. Yeah, I think that's what it's saying to me. Okay. Okay, can I, like, go back or whatever? Okay, well, whatever. Let's go to Psyche, then. Volition. Volition urges you to be a good guy, to others and to yourself. It enables you to resist temptation, be it in a bottle, between a pair of legs, or at the end of an iron barrel which promises oblivion. Volition gives you the will to finish the investigation, proving your morale, one of the 2 health pools in the game. At high levels, Volition makes you hyper-sane. When you're about to get funky, it keeps you normal. It's a bit of a party pooper. At low levels, however, you'll have little morale. Without it, you'll be profoundly unstable cop, falling apart at the seams as you make irreversible mistakes. Okay, so I guess over the course of the game, as you, I guess, maybe level up, you get to put points into, like, all these skills. It's very interesting to showcase all the skills at the beginning. What is this? Inland Empire, hunches and gut feelings, dreams and walking life. Inland Empire is the unfiltered wellspring of imagination, emotion, and foreboding. It enables you to grope your way through invisible dimensions of reality, gaining insight into that which sight cannot see. What's really going? What do these enigmatic riddles mean for the world fate? At high levels, Inland Empire animates the inanimate. You'll have conversations with your clothing, conversations that may change the course of the investigations if you're not thrown in the loony bin first. With low Inland Empire, however, you'll be void of imagination and character. Then how will you shape the cosmos? Empathy. Empathy breaks into the souls of others and forces you to feel what's inside. It enables you to notice social cues others may miss. Perhaps a hidden sadness you could coax out of a little more, a strange joy for someone who should be bereaved, or a hidden resentment you could return to harm you later. At high levels, empathy really puts you in other people's shoes. You'll cry for their sorrows, punch walls to relieve their angers, and be an even more unstable cop. With low empathy, however, you'll be an ungainly beast unable to talk to anyone without upsetting them. Authority. Authority urges you to assert and reassert your dominance over those around you, enables you to understand the power dynamics of groups of thugs, know how far you can push a perpetrator and how to establish control of situations. At high levels, authority demands respect. Even a perceived sight could send you into a knee-breaking mode. With low authority, however, you're forever in awkward situations, like when you suffer psychological breakdowns after you yell at teenagers and they laugh at you. Is Spirit the Corpse. Is Spirit the Corpse is the very spirit of policing. The Copgeist enables you to understand your blue-souled sisters and brothers, not only by picking up subtle signals from your partner, but by witnessing flash sideways scenes as they play out in your precinct. At high levels, you'll be the very heart of the police force, not only willing and able but obliged to take a bullet for your partner. However, without Esprit de Corps, you'll be flying blind, unable to understand discreet remarks colleagues make in high-stakes situations, remarks that might just save your life. Suggestion. Suggestion urges a soft power approach. If people think that they want what you want, you've already won. The skill enables you to implant ideas into the minds of others. You can make the citizens like you more. You can make gangsters turn on each other too. Many crime rings have been broken by just a little doubt after all. At high level, suggestion makes you affable to everyone and more resistant to their charms in turn. But all that schmoozing and oozing charm will make you slimy, and you'll know it, even if no one else does. With low levels of suggestion though, you have difficulty getting any kind of rapport with others. You'll be alone, both during the day and the night. Okay. I think Inland Empire sounds very interesting. Inland Empire does sound very interesting. But this Volition just sounds very useful. It just straight up does if morale is like one of our like main health pools. Honestly, yeah, I think I'll go for probably basic bitch thing, but I'll go for Volition. I can only choose one. Okay. Okay, so at the beginning of the game, you can only set one thing as your signature fucking skill. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, so it isn't like you get to choose one from each of, like, the skills. Okay. Okay. Alright, okay, I get you, game. I get you. Let me read the rest of this. Endurance. Endurance is your metabolism and circulatory systems. It improves your health, one of the two health pools in the game. It enables to survive being a cop. Who cares if you can't aim a gun, if you can't take a few bullets? Why be afraid of drugs that hurt your health if you're a very, very healthy man? At high levels, endurance enables you to take a few knocks to the head, enjoy a greater quantity of drugs, and shake off a few cardiac arrests. It makes you a powerful man who looks down on the weaklings who can't keep up. However, cops with low endurance are likely to struggle. The body is frail already, and the flesh of a cop will often be tested. And if it doesn't pass, it dies. Pain threshold ignores damage so you can push on, bloodied and crawling to the bitterest end. Enables you to negate damage you would otherwise take. Even mental pain, heartache, and loneliness, in fact, these things can become a thrill you seek out and perversely revel in. At high levels, pain threshold turns in on itself in seriously unhealthy way. With full-on self-destructive behavior. With a low pain threshold, however, you will suffer too easily. Even a slap from a teenager will make you whine and complain. Physical instrument is not only your muscles and your skeleton, it is your ability to use them effectively. It enables you to do push-ups, sit-ups, knockout punches, and 360-degree spin kicks. It's a one-size-fits-all solution to thriving and surviving in the physical world. At high levels, physical instrument breaks doors, chains, and bones. It makes you laugh at the namby-pansies who can't. You'll be manned up, encouraging others to core iron until they're manned up too. At low levels, however, you'll have a hard time arresting anyone who isn't infirm or dead. Indeed, engaging in physical confrontations could leave you in either state. Electrochemistry is the animal within you, the beast longing to be unleashed to indulge and enjoy. It enables you to take drugs with fewer negative side effects. It also enables you to be to better investigate fluid matters. If you need to understand a chemical breakdown or talk to someone blasted out of their minds or understand sexual dynamics, electrochemistry is there to guide you. At high levels, electrochemistry makes you a man of unrestrained pleasure, an unrepentant follower who rears at people with a bottle of speed and a plastic bendy straw in either hand. But with a low electrochemistry, you'll be too innocent to be effective. Without a working knowledge of drugs and sex, the city will be difficult to understand. Shivers. Shivers come when the temperature drops and you become more keenly aware of your surroundings. It enables you to hear the city itself, to truly belong to the streets. It is a supernatural ability. Old wrongs played out in present time, scenes across the city happen in front of you. But who is speaking to you? At high level, shivers may make you seem mad to the outside world as you listen to the city. You don't listen to others. Your superiors may begin to worry. With low shivers, though, you will seldom hear the city speaking to you. And if you cannot hear it, how can you ever save it? Half-white is your fight or flight response. Enables you to sense the way situations are about to turn. Injects palpable fear into your heart. Fear that urges you to act before it's too late to act ever again. Fear that makes you frighten others. It is the aggression that lets you squeeze every last drop of information out of a witness. At high levels, half-white makes you ultra-attuned to the world. It is perpetual fear of your own shadow, of someone else's name or scent. You'll be ready, always, to pounce and physically interrogate passerbys. At lower levels, however, you'll find your survival instinct is lacking, and your methods limp-wristed, and those who respect violence will not respect you. Whew, God, this is a lot, but at least it's able to give us all the skills at the very beginning, so I know what the hell they're about. Especially like some of these are like not as clear cut as like let's say other video games. Hand-eye coordination loves the interactions between you and things that fly in the air. It enables you to catch coins from mob bosses, shoot straight in, and understand firearms and intimately. Want to know the precise make and mark of the pistol? Hand-eye coordination's got you. Want to shoot someone with it? Ditto. At high levels, hand-eye coordination makes you deadly, supposing you've a weapon in your hand. But once you do, HE coordination will compel you to take the shot, even if it's not the best approach. At low levels, however, you'll be even more of a disaster in waiting, because when the guns go off, they always do, you'll probably hit the wrong target. Perception. Perception wants you to be open to the world, with eyes, ears, and nose working at full capacity. It enables you to take in what others don't notice. The little wad of bills hid away in a sugar bowl, the odor of a perp hiding beneath the floorboards, the gulp of a suspect after claiming they've nothing to hide. At high levels, perception takes in every final detail of the physical world, enough to overwhelm all but the strongest mind. However, with low levels, you are going to miss out on everything. After all, you can't arrest what you can't see, hear, or smell. Reaction speed is the agility of your body and mind. It is instinct. It enables you to dodge punches, knives, and bullets. Also sucker punches of the verbal kind. You'll be more streetwise, never lost for words or lacking a witty comeback. Your mental accuracy lets you connect little details on the fly, working in tandem with your intellect skills. At high levels, reaction speed makes your twitch reflex freakishly good. However, when your body acts before your mind, innocent situations can turn bad fast. You're high-strung, overworked. At low levels, though, you won't be the one shooting first, which probably means you won't be shooting at all. Savoir-faire urges you to be better than you are. It urges you to be disco, swept by others in Sumerian boxing style, then tumble out the back with unexpected acrobatics. It enables you to move with silent footsteps, groove to a good beat, and to lift useful evidence off perps without them noticing. It also makes you a cool cop, whose athletic flair will certainly impress us in some way. At high levels, savoir-faire will make you the king of cool, which is as much to say the most stylish douchebag in Weva Choi. Nobody will see you until you're ready to be seen, and then they'll get the full treatment, whether they want it or not. At low levels, however, you'll be a bumbling, freckless cop unable to catch a pair of keys thrown by your partner without losing an eye. Interfacing. Interfacing wants you to connect to machines to use and improve them, because that makes you a better human organism. It enables you to understand interactions with machines, be that how to repair the mortal of a motor carriage, how to analyze the way a suspect used a pen, or how to refigure electrical circuits. It even lets you steal keys off a key ring without being noticed. At high levels, interfacing will isolate you from society. Why bother with people when you can talk to machines? And why bother with things like money we can just pocket that display sandwich? At low levels, however, you'll have a crucial part of the world cut out from you. People use machines to commit crimes all the time. If you can't understand how a crime was accomplished, how can you solve it? Composure. Composure wants you to not crack, or at least, it wants you to not crack in front of other people. It enables you to put up a strong front. It keeps your emotions hidden from the world and helps you to read the body language of others, to sense the cracks in their own composure. As well, it keeps you looking good while you do it. You'll walk that disco outfit a lot more if you don't slouch. At high levels, composure makes you tuck your gut in and maintain a stern expression. Even whine in bed late night when no one else can see you. You'll have to keep it up. You'll never be able to stop. With low composure, though, you'll always be the first to crack. Every cop's got a point when all that fear and rage comes spilling out. And the ones who unleash it don't stand the force much longer. Perhaps worse still, you won't even make the ranks of fashion boys. I like this, though. This has already demonstrated the type of writing we have here. which kind of has this, like, dark comedy feel to it. You know? Like, it's still, like, it's very well written, I have to say. These descriptions of, like, I can already imagine, like, what these have in store for me if I level them up or if I don't level them up. And all that. But I think I'm still going to go with, if I have already +4 to Psyche, so I feel like that's already, like, updated. Like, okay, so what the baseline number means, I'm guessing, is, like, how high you can go with the skills you have, right? I'm pretty sure that's what it means. So, obviously, for Psyche, I can go all the way up to, like, level 4. And, well, you can add a 5 there. But I think I'm going to go with Rhetoric, because I love myself some charisma. So, let's go with Rhetoric. +3 intellectual base, learn skill, +1 signature skill. Bonus from items, bonus from thoughts. Okay. Okay. So, interesting. So, I guess the signature skill just means, like, you've technically learned it before the game has even begun. So that's cool to know. But hey, this was a good overview of all the skills I want to get over the game, so confirm. And let's get into it, shall we? Finally get into it, without me talking. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown R.S. Thomas. Well, we got nowhere else to go, huh?
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Ancient Reptilian boy,
Ever. Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Simply keep on non-existing.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
What was that about the X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
Oh, this is fucking unique. This is good. No, I wanted to know about the X something.
Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
No, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning white and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me.
Do you really?
I do. Whip me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
I succeeded? Okay. Wait, I did this to myself? Tell me, what's waiting for me?
There's this giant ball there. And evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
How small are they, apes?
Infinitesimally small.
How big is the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
And this duking it out, I keep hearing about. What's that?
Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face. Or you lose.
That's sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
What do you mean, drowned?
You lost.
God, we are a mess. Yeesh. Well, this is us. Yeah. Magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Let's see here. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Take it. Ooh, okay, so all the interactables. The reel-to-reel tape player is still on, blowing empty. So we got our interactions. Glasses, neck. Hey, we can take a look at us. There used to be a tape in this case, but it was destroyed in a fit of rage. Something about the Eterno's single smallest church in St. Saints must have rubbed someone the wrong way. The label says the song was recorded in 43. Well then, let's go check out the bathroom. Maybe wash myself up. See bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liquors.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Maybe I should touch it first. Make sure there's nothing wrong with my face.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
What? What? What's wrong?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
Jesus. I'm sorry. Touch my nose.
Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
At least my tongue is okay.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
Wipe the mirror now.
Behold,
Ugh.
you have no idea who this thing is, do you?
This is the face of a wait stage alcoholic.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I'm not making it. The face is making itself.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Okay.
Oh my god. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Super dumb. Ooh. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off too in a sad has-been kind of way. There is some charm to it. There's an expression of pain. Suggestive. I think it's sympathetic.
There might have been 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
10 years ago. Oh, okay. So for these, I can wall for an, well. I mean, I have a wall percentage. Fucking no way I can do that one, but I'll try to go for this.
It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
The third decade of the current century, huh?
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened.
Well, it seems like we're obsessed with disco.
For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume le Million.
Revachol. That's how you say it.
Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
How long ago was the new?
Some 20-odd years. There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic.
So I adopted it. Why?
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you, Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it.
The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume Lemillion's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head.
Anything else? Like, who am I? Why did I drink myself into oblivion?
You have some understanding of the recent history of disco. The rest is darkness.
I guess that's it then.
It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Let the mirror be for now. Wow. I have to say, there is something about this writing that I cannot put my finger on. It's so abstract, yet I don't know how to describe it. It's actually quite something. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's our fought cat. Oh my god. Guillaume Lemillon. Whatever happened to Guillaume Lemillon, who, with his amber mane and sparkling teeth, beguiled the tattered remains of the nation, while you suffered and suffered? Did he dematerialize in a cloud of cocaine dust? Or did he simply stand in the corner and melt into the swindling new lines of some starlit bullet de nate 20 years ago? Sparrow fought for his great ass, too. Or wait, maybe he became a police officer in whoever Charles West. Internalized, huh? Status, date, and A through Z. Finger blasters. Wow, there's quite a bit. Let's see. Got a t-shirt. Let's take that. Let's put on some fucking clothes. Let me get my pants on as well. Yeah. Now what's this?
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Fish them out.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
It is so interesting how such a simple scene of the main character waking up from a drunken stupor is written in such a unique way, you know? So amazing. Let me try to get my tie.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Must have been really fucking drunk.
Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
Even? I got a 42% chance to do it. Let's fucking party.
You reach out
Fuck.
to grab the tie, but what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you.
Grab my chest.
This is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving.
Son of a bitch.
For quite a long time. Still ongoing. Now is a good time to start worrying. Finally, the pressure recedes. You find yourself covered in cold sweat and trying not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying.
Jesus. Pulling the fan.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Just grab it.
You swoop up and touch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning. The necktie is no longer contained. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose. Terrible
Oh,
mistake.
God.
Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
Yeah, probably not the best thing. Pull it again.
The lights are off.
God. Oh, great. Got a shattered fucking window as well.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Assess the damage.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break it with my own hands?
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What did this then?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Assess the size of the impact.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. Like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend. Congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Maybe it wasn't me.
You mean someone else took your shoe off and smashed the window with it?
I should go and get that shoe.
A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
At least I got some experience from it. From finding out I fucking broke my own damn window with my shoe. Jeez. Let's see here. Well, let's take a look at my task. Find my own shoe. Seems like your green snakeskin shoe is missing its partner. You should find it before venturing into the wild unknown. 2 shoes are better than 1. Unite them again. Okay. But I got XP. So how exactly will that help me? So 5 points. Can only level this up when I get to 100. Gotcha. Good to know. Well, let's grab my one shoe. I'd rather have one than without the other. Let's see here. Let's see if I can check out this door. If it's locked or not. No. So much for that. Jeez. What a fucking mess I am, huh? Wherever I am. Okay. There we go. Let's see here. I have to say, I really like the art style. Something on the table. It's about someone's 40 cents. I should probably not take it. Don't know where the hell that'll get me. Let's see. Check the date.
Hello, officer.
Calendar says it's March. The year is 51.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Carice, Miss Orange Disco Dancer.
Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
Turn your bloated face. Officer, am I military personnel?
No.
She seems perplexed by your question.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Wait, I know. Then why did you call me an officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
You're shitting me. Goddamn right I'm a policeman. Don't you forget it. I feel like the one I would make was you're shitting me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
She takes another drag. All this time.
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
3 days, huh? And what business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Not even gonna attempt that. Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law? Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else? Pumping fucking drinking to death.
Could it be because of the drinking?
She raises an eyebrow. The cigarette sizzles. Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law?
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
Aye.
A glib remark. Don't let it stand. Assert yourself.
Should I... Ooh. Should I assert myself? I don't want to push her. Better let it go. Say nothing.
Retreat is not a winning tactic.
I should get going now.
Of course.
She
Be
puts out...
careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
She puts out her cigarette.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you've said the words 1,000,000 times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
But you go. I have some questions for you.
Yes?
What is it? Where exactly is here? Where am I?
You're in a hostel, sir.
No, where are we? Where in the world?
We are in Revachol.
Revachol. Is that like a French word? I mean, there's been French words all over the place, so somewhere in Europe.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
Damn, this truly is an alternate history. Capital of the world, huh? Zones, huh? Half a century after a failed world revolution. Should that mean something to me? We're shocked forever now. Should that mean something to me?
You sure look like you're from Revachol. Revachol parties.
Tell me, is it 51 now?
It's 51.
What century?
The current century?
And that's what? What number?
Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one.
How many centuries have there been then?
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
She grins. This is so goddamn interesting. Because it's exactly the dialogue options are exactly what I'm asking of, like, what century? Like, what the hell is 51? What's so funny?
You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization.
They have names. The new, and now we have the now. Oh, fucking goddamn it. Oh, there was a reason why I've always wanted to play this game, right? But I had this worrying feeling of, like, what if my mind gets a little too messed up because I'm playing this and Yume Neko at the exact same time? And oh boy, I'm going to get fucking wrapped up into this game. I just know it. Okay. What is it they have against the police here?
The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city.
So kind of the enforcers. Your room is almost next to mine. Did you hear anything last night?
There was the usual ruckus.
She shrugs.
Loud disco music.
Did I have any visitors?
I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
She nods towards room 3. Loud disco music.
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
She raises an eyebrow, waiting for the name to connect with you.
Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
Yeah, we go on, alright.
I don't know about that. At around 2 o'clock, disco stopped, and there was a change of pace.
2 o'clock. What happened?
A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
Oh, shit. Was I singing this? Show her the empty case of the smallest church in St. Sens.
Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also,
What else?
that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself is very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
So, not the greatest century to live in, huh? Obviously, depression everywhere. Or us, I guess. Wounded ex-wives. When you say wounded, do you mean that in a cool way? Like a wild beast? I'm sorry. I should just keep... Should I say... Yeah, I should say, I'm sorry.
Don't be. I was going out later anyway. It didn't bother me.
Then what happened?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
Sure, I wasn't being assaulted. You were making this up. I would never do that. That is so me. What? I mean, for fuck's sake, I threw my own shoe out the window, and I doubt anybody walked in and she would hear signs of like a struggle. What did I do?
A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Prides me to hear this. Tell me there was more. Please tell me there wasn't anything else. Was there anything else?
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then. Around 4 or 5.
She nods.
And that was it.
Okay, you can go now.
Glad to have been of assistance.
God. So, last night I was fucking partying, drinking, dancing to my old tunes of my youth, and, well, ended up here, blowing my own damn shoe out the damn window. Now, here I am. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. Still smoking. Well, let me try to grab my own fucking shoe. Thank God she didn't notice. This is a weekend edition of the satirical newspaper, Trompe le Monde. Let's see. Anything else here? No. Hey, at least this actually did come in handy. The cassette tape. Is there anything else to interact with? Doesn't look like it. Wait. Ah, shit. I should have gone out to the balcony. Wait, let me go back upstairs real quick. I need to go get my fucking shoe. Cause God, I'm a fucking mess right now. Great art style. And also moving with the mouse is very, very natural. Doesn't feel like, you know, clunky or anything. Feels very smooth. Jeez. Whoa. So this is where we are. Eh? The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. And there it is. The gust of briny wind washes over you. Alright, at least I got my shoes.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet. Like two baby crocodiles.
Wait. These do not look like normal cop shoes.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are.
Fair enough. How do they fit?
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Well, at least we got our fucking clothes on. Which is nice. So we can have some professionalism. And we're not a drunken beast that flashes our wife away drinking down the damn bottle due to being unable to do our job, really. Maybe something else. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. Well then, we have quite a bit to take a look around here. Is this a solar panel? This is where the works would be. And big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. Indeed. Taxidermy. The speaker's connected to radio. The music is scenes and with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover.
Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard. Through a PA system. By other people.
I should probably just finish the thought. Not delve deeper into it. I see the mechanics of it. Different thoughts that come across your mind. Little tiny things here and there. This water cooler, large bubbles rising to the surface. The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. Take a look at the menu. The menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. The door is bolted. The sign reads, kitchen reserved for personnel until 13. Let's talk to the bartender, shall we?
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
Garte, the cafeteria manager.
That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
Something tells me you don't like me. Try to look at the stuffed bird. It's the stain in his eyes. I'll look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Bitter. What happened to the bird?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the door, where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
I'm a cop and I talk to whoever I please. What do you mean, my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
No, obviously I'm not going to get much from Garte. Alright. Talk to my partner. Ooh, what's this, though? It's a Nasiped. Oh, is this drugs? Healing item, huh? Let's see. hell? Fortunately, I can't see it. Oh well. Well, at least I'm healed a little bit from my heart attack from earlier. The sign reads Mess Hall reserved for Union members. Doors open 600. The swell pinball machine is unplugged. Anything else to observe? No. Now let's talk to the lady in the wheelchair.
Hello, sweetie.
Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
She nods towards the man in the orange bomber jacket. So I'm guessing you're my partner?
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
Kim Kitsugari. Kisaragi.
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Great question. Hold on, wait. I should probably shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
Lieutenant, huh?
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Shit.
This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Invented a name for myself. Ooh. Ooh. 58%? That's pretty good. 50, like, that's above 50%. That's pretty fucking good. I'll take the chance.
Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Fuck. It's so cool. It's very cool. But won't I come up like a douche if I call myself that? It's very, very cool. Maybe just a bit too ostentatious.
You instinctively run your hand over the multi-patterned silk of your tie. Its slickness gives you comfort and reassurance.
Don't worry! Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau, one classy name for one classy cop.
My name is Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Yes, well,
He doesn't even process what you just said. Just moves on.
it looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
You mean him? Not toward the cafeteria manager. Yeah, I just talked to him. I mean, if I don't do that, Kim's going to be like, what the hell you been doing here for 2 days then? Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area.
Thank God.
Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
Scene? Ah, shit.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Son of a bitch, there's been a fucking crime scene. God damn it, I've been here drinking my ass off. Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman. What interviews? I have. Yes. I haven't. Shit, how the fuck do I respond to this? Fuck. Shit. I love like I can take time and actually think about this for. God God damn it. God damn it, there really isn't a good answer for this. If I say yes, it will be like fucking, like, what's the information? Yes, the police. I'm aware of policeman. I'm not choosing that one. I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Okay, thank God.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
From the tree? Look, man, you know, yeah. No, completely. Fuck. I'm gonna see what I got there. God damn it, I lost all my memories because I fucking drank myself to death. Look, man, you know, yeah. No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
Yeah.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Well, it's called, you know, it's called preserving the crime scene, Kim.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
What if I told you I'm not really a police officer? How can you be so sure I'm from the police? But I can't remember anything. What were we supposed to do? Should I be just honest with him? Should I just say, like, I can't remember shit about who I am? I'm really a police officer. You know what, fuck it. I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before.
He
That
says
you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse.
Oh yeah, you can tell I'm drunk? How could you tell?
If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
How can you be so sure I'm from the police?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back.
Points to your jacket. Citizens Militia. How the fuck did I end up as a detective?
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Inspectoral General?
Internal Affairs. And I'm not them. I'm from Criminal Investigation.
You said insignia. These white rectangles, you mean? Point to your sleeve.
Yes,
But they're just white rectangles.
they are not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West.
Wow.
I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
But shouldn't I have a badge or something? Check my pockets.
You mean you don't have a badge?
It was not on. Pretend you found it. I have my badge. I'm a policeman and I have my badge. It was not on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
What if I told you I'm not really a police officer?
We all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will.
There's no such thing as a police officer, huh? Interesting. In the comment the woman made to us earlier, her next door neighbor kind of said, you know, anyone can become a police officer, and we have the insignia of Citizens Militia. So it doesn't seem like there's there's some sort of organization. I mean, for God's sake, they have internal affairs, so obviously there's some sort of organization, but it doesn't seem like it's that there's more, you know, training here in 51 or whenever the hell we are.
But first, we have to take it down.
Let's go.
After you, officer.
Alright, now I have Kim in my party. Interview cafeteria manager, inspect victim's body.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Thank you, tutorial agent. Well then, let me check my notebook. Report my badge missing as soon as possible. Call your station. Cafeteria manager of the Rolling Wags might know something about the murder that happened in the yard. Ask him about it. Inspect the victim's body. The backyard of the Rolling Wags. So preliminary inspection. Just needs to pass the urge to follow up and approach it. Done. And on my other shoe. Very cool. Alright, well then, let's go interview the manager, shall we? Come. You may not like me, but you may like him.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Ledger, huh?
Mr. Gart, right?
The lieutenant glances into his little notebook.
You run this place.
Yes.
He responds tersely.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
He looks to you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. The Harbinger of Runan. As I said, Detective Raphael Ambrosius Castell. I'm currently in between names. God damn it, do I keep going with Detective Raphael Ambrosius Castell? I would just say I'm currently in between names. This Gate is already pissed off with me, probably because I ripped off the bird from the damn stand or whatever it was from.
Fantastic.
It's like when you left your band, but you haven't decided on a solo artist name. Kim was about to say something with him.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Survey, huh?
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No. I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
What, are you just the cafeteria manager? Just go to every cafeteria?
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
Yes, what? Who, me? Some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. Just use. Yes.
I have everything. You?
Oh, you mean, do I have questions? Sure.
Yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
The cafeteria manager is cruelly agitated again. Who killed him? Are you the bartender? What is your problem with me?
Why would I have a problem with you? You're a hero cop.
You're being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
I do not appreciate your tone. This is... Oh my god, I did all those things! I have to say, some of the responses here are great. I do not appreciate your tone. There's no way to talk to an officer.
Oh, it's not?
He raises his shoulders like he's about to say something more, but then gets a hold of himself.
You're right, it's not.
He has no respect for you personally, but this man sees himself as a law-abiding citizen, and you a representative of that law.
Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard.
Points to the kitchen
They
behind
hoisted
him.
him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there then?
That's easy. See that door there?
He points to the
First
west.
you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Well, so anybody could get in, huh?
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
So who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill him? I have another question.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
Where did Survey go away?
She went away because none of your business.
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Am I not a cop? Everything is my business. Fuck it.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Well, it's helpful. Don't want to fucking put anything behind your damn picking up girls, Agarte.
Thank you.
The lieutenant says he opens his little notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked away in a small pocket. Mystery solved. Didn't go well.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
This stuff gets on my nerves. I'm a feminist. Everything has something... Everything has something to do with everything.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
So lynching, huh? An interesting detail, Garta. Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Gotcha.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This is clearly a touchy subject for him.
You look like a bartender. He doesn't like working here. Probably because of the failed pickup line he tried to get with Survey. Or maybe he wants respect, perhaps. He wants to be bigger than what he once was as a bartender. Be a manager instead. I don't think I should pry into this. Understood.
I hope it is.
That's all.
Let's go.
Hey, plus for the experience. Nice.
Not so fast.
Points
you
to
owe me
you.
130 real.
Is that the currency here?
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination. But
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
This goddamn necktie's going to get me in so much fucking trouble. God, I can't even do something fair. What's real? I don't want to say I don't owe you shit because I did break a fucking window. What's real?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
Pronounces the R with a mock aristocratic accent.
the IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Global reserve currency, huh? One world money, huh? Oh, I understand. You mean I owe you money.
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right, money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
He points to the red ledger on the counter.
Who does that clown think he is? Arrest him!
Did I just hear my tie speak to me twice? But what exactly is money? You're under arrest. What do I owe this place for?
Let's see.
He
3
dramatically turns
nights
the page
at
in
a
the
tariff
ledge.
of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but We'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
God damn it, I don't want to go for a you're under arrest, but maybe I should go into the fun of hearing my Thai speak to me twice. I might just hear my Thai speak to me twice.
No one is saying that. No one is saying that Ty can talk. That would be ludicrous. It's just that you should arrest him. It would be wiser. He wants to take your money.
I'm not comfortable with this. Tried to somehow tuck the tie away. Great advice I'm considering it. Give the tie an affirmative tug. No, I have duties. I'm a cop. I'm not talking to a tie. Try to somehow tuck the tie away.
The lieutenant watches you fiddle with your horrific tie. Sweat stains forming under your armpits. He puts his hand on your shoulder.
Okay, please save me from this, Kim.
If you don't have the money, it's okay. None of us are in this for the wages.
That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
But what exactly is money?
What are you, a philosopher?
Actually, I might be. Since I woke up, I have trouble remembering even the most basic concepts of reality. No, I'm just getting my bearings. You know what? I kind of like this response. Since I woke up, I have trouble remembering even the most basic concepts of reality.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room or
Perks in the
8
rich.
bottles of potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
But what if I don't have any? I don't think I have any money.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
What happens now?
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Shrugs.
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
I don't remember where my home is. Fuck this place. I'll take my chances on the streets. I don't remember where my home is.
Officer, you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them. Ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Pattern of creases appears on his forehead.
Good luck.
Pay for damages. The man wants to say something, then thinks better of it.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
I really don't remember.
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Up on Marvel Hill. 3 nights. I don't know, near? South, maybe?
You don't really know, do you?
I only have a vague, blackened image.
A vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Fuck everything, Hobocop. Could I trace the way back somehow? To the exact street, the exact number on a building?
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Now then. Lonesome long way home. Let's rewind. Let's trace your drunken steps back home. Jump across the Waze Channel Bridge southwest of here. Fall over. Get up. Get off the asphalt in 20 minutes. Shuffle your feet through courtyard. Scaring little children. Go under the Great Waste motor track. The 881 until you reach where dominant Ement in North Jamlock. The streets are frozen this time of year, caked with ice. Walk down Main to Pretium. There's a side alley there, and your foot puts in the mud. Interesting. Wait. You made the call reporting the crime. Somebody reported the hanging to the RCM. Maybe find out who it was and may shed a new line in the events. I have an idea where to start, but Carter could have been anyone. Call Surveyor using Kim's shortwave to ask whether she made the call. Pay for damages. That's your station for additional funds. Alright, Kim. Let's go fucking... Let's always go and get the fucking... Take a look at the body. So we can do something useful. Alright. Don't have much. Let's see here. God, the art is great in this. Kid, what the hell are you doing? Smells like spoiled meat and corroded daily. The human being decomposes.
Kuno's got this.
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Does look like Gorman.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy Kuno!
Yells the other kid behind the fence. I'm not getting into this. Moment of your time, please.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Never mind.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno!
Kuno's riding at sea.
He wipes sweat from his eye, from his brow, and sends another rock flying.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Who the fuck is Kuno, and why are you speaking in the third person? Kid, what should we do? Look, I have questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Juts his chin out. The body, what do you know about it? The body, what do you know about it?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
Kim, help me out here. What do we want to know? No.
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
The usual being, have you seen anything out of the ordinary? Or have you seen anything suspicious?
Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno!
Looks like you're a fagari now, whatever that means. The suspicious question doesn't really work in antagonistic situations.
Do you know how it got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening.
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Oh, okay. Where'd you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking
Looks around, trying to come up with something.
Mesco or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Where is Night City?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck gimp. Kuno uses the fuck gimp for target practice.
Well, ain't this just a precious world we live in, huh? Where children throw rocks at dead bodies. More on this later. Right now, let's talk about something else.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost,
Yeah. About the crime scene, you kids often play in this yard?
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it? Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Spits over his shoulder, then looks back up at you. I gotta ask, who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
The boy points to his chest with both thumbs. So, you refer to yourself in the third person.
The fuck are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person?
That's one hell of a retort.
He looks slightly confused, but proud he came up with that retort. But right as he's getting distracted, you hear a malevolent hiss from behind the fence.
Ooh.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent like a fireworm.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Ray!
The sound gets louder as a child shouts at the windows overlooking the yard.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
God damn it, these fucking kids. I'm not doing anything, see? Just answer the questions.
Help! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
Oh, shut him down, I can't. It's full blast now. The wind carries the message far and wide across Marnaise. Don't punch him, it's a bad idea. And I'm not gonna fucking punch the kid. Can't even do it anyway. Even if I wanted to. Who put you up to
Know what?
this?
Kuno's doing this because he likes it, pig.
This is where Kuno establishes dominance over you. You can't let that happen. It will make things harder down the line. You may end up missing crucial information.
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
I have a 17% chance to punch the fucking kid. It was a sick charade.
No! Get off, Kuno, you sick fat fuck!
Someone put you up to this.
You put him up to this yourself when you decided to talk to him in the first place.
Listen to your friend.
Kuno hawks a loogie on the ground. The film is yellowish and bubbling somehow. The Garte put you up to this. Okay, no one put you up to this.
Help! The RCM is trying to fuck Kuno in the ass!
Tears of joy mixed with sweat smelling of laundry detergent on his face. Damn, I want to fucking punch this kid, but I literally can't. Don't punch him. It's a bad idea.
Look,
Whispers even softer before, vanishingly silent.
I know you wanted to hit me.
You were
You
to
got that?
rigor.
I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look. The Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
Yes, but I didn't act on it. It was just a fantasy. How do you know that? You can't see inside my head. Can you read my mind, Kuno? Ooh. Oh, this? I want to get in this fucker's head. I want to get into this fucker's head. How do you know that? You can't see inside my head. Can you read my mind, Kuno?
I can. Kuno can smell that violent shit. I know what you were thinking.
His voice is so silent. It seems the words are echoing in your head and not coming from his lips.
I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut his shit down. You know what? You should have hit the Kuno, because now
He raises his voice again.
you're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
He spreads his arms, taking dominion over the yard.
Backing up was a bad idea. Now he thinks he's established dominance over you.
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno!
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
The pippo-headed critter doesn't let him finish. Kim's right. Shouldn't fucking argue with a 12-year-old. Just investigate the damn body. Let's see here.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Get an exact count.
Maybe more than 12. No, 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
Go over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 46. 2. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44.
Dock workers.
3. Hobnailed work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 43. 4. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46.
Let's count more. We can get into that
5.
later.
Another standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 6. An aberration, light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but number 41.
Male or female?
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
Count the rest.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms.
So one of them was very heavy, while the other was very light.
8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
How many?
Lieutenant's been checking your eyes' movements. 400 million. 8.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
Same guys are going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia.
Points to his
Do you see
glasses.
anything out of the ordinary?
Heavy guy, dock workers, with work boots, probably worker. An aberration. One sole is smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the odd soul.
Do you have any ideas, Lieutenant?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
He regrets it the moment he says it.
So one of the people working for is a No, I don't want to dig into Kim because he's already willing to take a bullet. Don't say anything. Just nod.
I don't know why I said that. We are not looking for a drummer. We are looking for a group of dock workers. Perhaps it could be a driver. The
Wait,
driver would
index.
wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Could be a driver. You know what? I should probably give Kim some reassurance after saying the drummer comment. Interesting. If only I had come up with that idea.
He doesn't seem to hear you, looking south toward the traffic jam instead. The machines are silent. The engines are all turned off.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yes, prudent.
Mm-hmm.
The lieutenant writes some information down in his notebook, and reverts to the tracks in the mud. Heavy one, 200 kilogram implant.
200?
He speaks for
Could
a
it be the
moment.
combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
Possible.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Maybe it was a giant. Could have been an extremely obese person. I mean, it had to make someone had to be carrying them over.
Possibly, yes.
Lieutenant marks something down in his notebook. White step, number 41 shoe.
A woman or a kid?
I don't think there's any way to be sure. I mean, yeah, there's really no way to be sure.
Understood. Anything else?
How old do you think these treks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
Wow.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashon. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging. was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do you think happened here?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree.
Honestly, the more and more I think about this, honestly, it could be that fucking shithead kid over here.
Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
We've been through all of it. That's it for the tracks. Let's try to look at the body itself.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
Ugh, God, what is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
Lieutenant wastes his white piece of wine into his nose.
He's about to blow! Cock's gonna blow, Kuno!
Turn away. Yeesh. Kids' waters are good to eat, but still quammable. Waters for kids won't hold the weight of a grown man. Someone's trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. Let's see. Magnesium. Take some of that. Let's see if there's anything back here. Whoa. Looks like we do. And what is this? The winch mechanism has been exercising for some years. Take a look at this boarding.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Why am I looking at this pile of the roofing material?
Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly.
Pull the panels aside.
There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Won't you look at that?
What is this, then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Well, first, let's look at the inside of this burned building. Oh, guess that goes all the way out. Well, we can take a look at that later. Let's take a look inside, shall we, Kim? I want you to look at this. Silver plate with traces of bone, yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine.
Goddamn offended me.
The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you. There's a good, vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
I wasn't thinking about taking it. I swear I was thinking about justice. I've heard amphetamines make you a really good detective. Are you a really good detective? Someone's taking narcotics here. Perhaps the police should interfere.
Perhaps not.
Looks like
This
yeah.
is below our pay grade, detective. However,
Points to the ladder in the corner.
see that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? The secret path the local kids use.
That indeed, Kim. Take a look at the poster. Get out of the way or get fucked up. Cured pig's head. Looks mummified. Empty tube of magnesium supplement. Now what the hell is this? Take some of that money. I need it. Damn, it has already been an hour and 49, but it doesn't feel that way. I wonder, is there... Okay, good. So there is like an escape button here. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna... Oh, shit. Everything popped up, but you know what, guys? I feel like this is a good stopping point right here. What a fucking fascinating game already. The writing is so utterly unique, and even the first... It has been an hour, but it doesn't feel like it's been an hour for me. It actually sucked me quite into its dialogue exchanges. Hell, even between Kuno and, our detective character here. And even Kim and... God damn it. This is a game that's going to suck me in, isn't it? I just know it. I know this game's going to suck me right fucking in because goddamn, is this fucking good. Like, this just out of the gate, 1 hour in, I can already tell you this is so utterly unique from any game or hell its writing at all. With, its mix of comedy and, like, abstract and quite deep writing, you could say, but isn't... How can I put it? It's deep writing, but it doesn't seem so impenetrable to, like, understand, Like, I understand what they're saying, and quite honestly, we're in the same boat as our main character here. We don't know what the hell, where we are, when we are, actually. We have no idea about this alternate world that seems so different, yet so similar to our own world. It's actually quite interesting. And I really like how each skill... It's very interesting. The skills are kind of both passive, and you just make straight up just like skill checks, right? Like in D&D or in Fallout, right? But I kind of like that they're also passive as well. So that means I could have missed a whole other ton of shit because I didn't put enough points into, let's say, physicality or, motorics. But I did put a lot into intellect and specifically psyche, because to be honest with you, I feel like that's the two most important skills you're going to need in this game. I doubt there's going to be much combat in this game at all, because it quite literally it doesn't feel like that. But it isn't like a typical like walking simulator, as many people would love to call like games where you just go around and it's not really big combat. This feels like this feels interesting. This feels like an interactive visual novel, if I might say, like this is. I am able to move around. I'm able to make different dialogue choices and all that, and overall, I am so I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Hopefully I can keep... It doesn't seem... At least there's actually, like, a physical, like, notepad in this game. Thank God for me. Because, I'm still dealing with Yume Neko and all that has its own, cases. I just don't want to overload my brain with information from these two gigantic fucking games. I hope you can understand. But that's not a slight against Yume Neko or this game at all. It isn't. It's just, against me. But overall, I cannot wait to see more of this game, because I am so fucking interested. I still can't believe it. The game made me, in the first hour, actually want to punch a fucking kid. I have to say, like, ooh, but no, No, I was the better man. I didn't be like I'm not like Erica. I didn't punch a fucking kid in the face, even though I wanted to. But fuck him anyway. He's already got his abusive dad at home. But anyway, if you guys have enjoyed this type of content, hit that subscribe button. If you liked it, hit the like button. When Thompson, put it on comments as well. Check out Discord server hang out in. Retro, check subscription below. And yeah, it's been Voidlego. I'll see you guys next time. See ya!